All right, y'all, I'm out here thrifting in the rain. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm like the postman. I'm like the post office. What is it? Wind, sleet, rain, nothing stops the mail. And we know that's not the truth anymore, but I'm out today. Had some weather this morning, delayed school and everything, thunderstorms and some wind. But the kids are all in school now, so it is time to go thrifting. Come along and let's see if we can find anything good. All right, at the first stop of the day, hopefully we can find some good things in here. So this is where I missed the Christmas stuff last time. It was down there, but I do see this. I'm thinking gotta have to look this up. They want $2 for it, Wonder Workshop. So probably for $2 it might be worth it. I think I'll grab that. So on this very next aisle, I see, I guess the person who donated the Wonderworks donated all this stuff here. And this stuff looks like it's all going for pretty good money. So I think I'm gonna try to grab all of this if I can. Because the comps so far are looking pretty good. And I think there's another one over here. So I'm gonna keep on looking to see if I can find any more. So I think I might have found them all, but I'm gonna keep on looking here and see what I can find. Hopefully I can find some more. You guys tell me in the comments if you think I missed one of them. I'm trying to really look good since I missed that last thing. But we will see. Don't think I see any more. And I did get all of that. So we'll see what that turns out. I do go ahead and take a look at this, and it looks like it's comping pretty well. So I think for $6, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this as well. Hopefully everything's in there. I guess since these toys are all high end, I better take a look at this one too. I'll let you know. I'm looking on the shelf across from that last one, and I do come across these. I want $3 for them, but they look interesting. So we'll have to see what those. So I ended up grabbing those Wonderworks toys and those look like antique marble type toys. So we'll see how that works out. Now on to the next one. All right, at the next Goodwill, let's see if we can find some more goodies. So I see this Black+Decker brand new. It is $20, but looking on eBay, it goes for about $65 to about $90. So I think that's gonna be a go. So now I'm over at the toys at that second Goodwill, just seeing if anything pops out to me. I see this Inside Out Anger doll in here. I initially think it's new sealed, and that would have been a good pickup. I think they go for about $20, but it does look like either it was put back in there or it, got destroyed somehow on the shelf, and I think that kind of takes away some of the value. So I had to put that one back and just not go with that one this time. So out of that Goodwill, I only ended up with the toaster oven. It was $20, $22 after tax and everything. But looking on eBay, it looks like it goes between about $70 and $90. I think the 90 might have been free ship, but so let's just call it 60. And then with my costs in there, so I'm hoping $35, $40 flip there. So not too bad. And off to the next. Well, next I'm going to the Rescue, which is like a local thrift store here in the area. And so with all those things back there and 2 more places to hit today, I'm hoping things will keep on progressing. All right, I'm at the Rescue now. This one usually produces pretty good, so let's see what happens today. But how things have gone so far, I'm thinking no matter what, it's been a good day. I was back here last week, and they had this bag here. I'll show you guys. It was $10, and now it's yellow. It's half off. So I think that's about $30 plus shipping. So I think that's a grab. So they've got these handles. This one's is sealed. I want $3 for them. From what I could tell, they go for about $16 to $20. This one's open, but it is all there and new in there. They've got 2 other ones, but on these they got them priced at $7. So I'm gonna leave those behind. Somewhere in the toy section, I found this. It's a catchphrase, new and packaged, but it does look like it came off the backer board there. I don't know if somebody removed it, put it back in, or not, but it's $1, so it was worth taking a shot. All right, so I've left the Rescue. I found some things in there. I spent $12 in there, and I think probably net about $100, I'm hoping. So not too bad. 10 times the money, something 9-10 times the money, so looks pretty good. Okay, so the last place I'm going today is going to be this Goodwill here. You can see it. And then I'm gonna wrap it up. So it's been good so far. Let's keep it going. So that Goodwill was a bust, but overall did pretty good today. Let's go take a look at what I was able to find. What's up, wonderful people of YouTube? Today's March 16th, I believe. It's the 3rd week of March. This is my first day of this week sourcing, and I should have shown you before this me out in the wilds finding these products, but I want to go over it one more time and kind of and then through this I'll show you what I ended up listing these products for. But it was really good. I'm excited about this. So hopefully what I thought turns into reality, and only time will tell. But let me show you what I found. I found 2 of these. These are, nothing great. If I paid $3 for these, but they're new in box. I think these are about $20 a piece, and I got 2 of them. So I'll probably lot these together for somebody who wants like 2 door handle fixtures changed out. I don't know, but one of the either singly or together. Probably for shipping purposes, I'll lot them together. Found this FootJoy golf shoe bag. It is new with tags, and the new ones seem to go for about $35 plus ship. So let's hope we get $20 after everything's said and done. I found a catchphrase. Yellow was half price day. This was $2. So it was $1. It has been opened, but it's in its package. It's got its manual, the whole 9 yards. So I'm hoping I can, at least get 15, $20 out of that. Got this guy, Black+Decker, brand new. It's been shipped. in this package from Amazon to its previous owner, which is great because that means all I'm going to do is sell it and slap the sticker over the previous owner's sticker, and I don't have to worry about reboxing it or anything like that. So this is wonderful. I did pay $20 for this, and so but from the quick comps that I did, I think it goes from anywhere from about $70 to $90, depends on free ship and all that kind of stuff. But for 20 to even if I make $40 off this, I'm gonna be happy with that. Now, this next group of things I'm about to show you is something kind of funny I want to point out real quick. When I went into the thrift store, it was the first thrift store I went into this morning. It was the Goodwill. When I came in, I looked at the aisles and stuff, and I could see other pickers in there. They had their phones out there holding stuff up, the typical thing you see when you're out there. And the aisle that most of these were on was aisles that two pickers were on. There was one looking this way, one looking that way, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I came too late. I got a late start, and I'm not going to find anything. So I went to another area and I looked, and there wasn't really anything over there. So I said, well, you know what? I missed something last time I was there. Maybe they'll miss something. So I circled back and I went down this aisle, and that's where I found all of what I'm about to show you. And I think that more than likely the person who donated this to the Goodwill donated all of this stuff. I'm sure with one section, but the other one. First of all, I found this Quadrilla playset. I haven't gone through it, so I don't know if it's all complete, but I looked these up and the comps were pretty high. I paid $6 for this, and I think that it's in the 70 plus range, 65 plus range, somewhere like that. So I feel good about $6. That's a 10x on the money right there. Next, this is what I actually saw first. I grabbed this, and you could kind of sometimes feel the box. It had that Google feel to the box, like where they put a little extra into the actual box. And sometimes I know it was light, but sometimes when you feel something, it almost gives you that idea that it might be worth something. So I looked this guy up, and it is open, and it does actually have a little tag there that says A, but I think it's some kind of a toy that is like in that engineering or that rich people type toy. I don't know exactly what this is. I haven't even dug deep enough into it to understand what this is. But I did find this. When I looked at this, it was $2. And when I looked it up, I was seeing comps pre-owned for around 30, give or take $10. And so I was like, man, there was people right on that aisle. So I was like, well, I'm going to set this off. I was questioning myself whether that was anything. Then I came across more of these, and then this is the dash, and it's in here, and it was $4 for this guy. And I guess it's Wonder Workshop. And from what I understand so far is the dot and the dash are kind of like the home bases for these products. And then these guys, the smartphone mount, this is like just a connector for these guys. And then this xylophone. I don't know if you can see that. This was $3. This was $1, and this was $2. And they all go together. I guess they're modular, and I don't know if they're meant for kids or just people who like to make their own kind of things. But I guess the idea is that you get the bases, and then you can make them into whatever you want. And the idea is you do it in the car. I think it's something to entertain your kids while they're in the car, or just modular out their little area in a car for car trips or something like that. But everything I saw on these things is good money, especially at these prices. So collectively, I have $2, $4. So that's six. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so $12 into those things right there. And unless I'm looking at the wrong things, I'm thinking almost like $150 just on that right there. And then this set, like I said, I told you about that. The other thing I got out of that Goodwill was these guys. They're just like a grab bag. But everything in here is either stone or marble, and they're like little figurines. And it was $3. But like I could see on the bottom of some of these, it says carved in marble and stuff like that. Like this one says carved in marble. I have no idea if that means it's worth anything, but it just was cool. A little clown. I hate clowns, but you know. Anyways, I was just thinking, hey, you know, this stuff's kind of interesting, and it's not cheap plastic, and it feels like stone, not even resin. It feels like stone of some sort. So I thought this is worth giving a shot for $3. So in total, I think I spent at the first Goodwill, I spent $22. I spent $20 on this guy, and then 12. So I'm like at $52 or $54 total for all this stuff, and I'm hoping a net of close to 300 or something like that. So I think it was a pretty good haul. I'm pretty excited about that. So I'll have done showed you all the numbers that I listed these things for, but I'm pretty excited about that, and I'm hoping my next haul coming up will be just as good. Let's see.